So we're here in Viva La Vida, Asian influence with soul of Colombia. We're here to visit Chef Adrián and Chef Camilo. We're gonna check it out. We got invited. This place is awesome. It's always packed. It's always full. Let's go check them out, guys. So I'm here with Adrián León. That's Adrián Lion in English. What's up, man? Thank you for having me here in your house. This is a beautiful place. We're here in Viva La Vida. Here it's Japanese cuisine with Colombian soul. ¿Cuántos restaurantes tienen acá?
Tenemos 6 restaurantes.
So they have 6 restaurants. So he's a corporate sous chef, which is a big task. And this place is huge. ¿Cuánta gente cabe en todos los restaurantes?
En todos los restaurantes nos caben 600 personas.
600 people. So there's a 600-person restaurant, 6 different restaurants, and right now he's leading Viva La Vida, which is probably one of the best restaurants here, Asian food. Tell me a little bit about yourself. How'd you got started? Why food? Why a chef? Why here?
Mi pasión inició a los 15 años.
But 15 is very young.
Sí.
So, but it caught your attention. You're like, I want to be a chef.
Total.
So you went to high school and then you said, I'm gonna start cooking.
Totalmente.
Yeah, so he did his internship in Hotel Tequendama, which is here, like for the old school. It was like, o sea, era lo más top.
Sí,
it was the most top, and it was like a resort.
Años.
Yeah, like, 15 years ago. It was the main thing. He traveled. He worked 6 years in different restaurants, but he got to the Grupo Seratta, and again, this is right now. It's 6 different restaurants. He about 1 year before pandemic, he became corporate sous chef, and at the same time, he became corporate sous chef. Viva La Vida opened up, and then you took on head on that. But you took it on at the same time being sous chef. You're 3 years in Viva La Vida. It's one of the top restaurants in Bogotá and probably in Colombia. So how was that experience?
Fue una experiencia increíble. Cuando viene Felix, digamos, es la primera vez que yo trabajo con una estrella Michelin.
He says it's his first time working with a Michelin star chef, and he said just the discipline, the love and passion for the product and the ingredient is extremely like crazy. And he was here for a month, so for everybody it was one of the greatest experiences. Oh, do you guys all turn Buddhism? Like joking, but I shouldn't have said that joke. But it's very much the Buddhism is very much respect to the product, respect to the client, respect to the people, and it's a whole culture that's absolutely amazing. It's just a continuous because I was asking him like the growth of personal growth. It's like he was telling me, he's like, there's never a dull day. Like there's always excitement. There's always something different. They push themselves to the limit to make new creations, to make new dishes, to make new plates. Estoy muy emocionado. Yo tengo que confesar, yo soy comido acá, me parece aquí la comida espectacular. No tengo la chance de conocerte a ti y pues un placer. Gracias por dejarme entrar a tu casa.
A ti, muchas gracias.
I'm super excited.
Konnichiwa, buenas tardes, bienvenido a Viva La Vida.
Buenas tardes, good afternoon, konnichiwa.
Bueno, te presento unas ochiboris que son las ollas húmedas y calientes para que puedas hidratar tus manos.
It's a hot towel with aloe vera and mint extract, and it's to kind of start the experience. So me limpio las manos y es para la experiencia. So, oh yeah, it smells delicious. Okay, so he says to awaken your senses. So you get the mint and he says mint and aloe vera. So it's warm, the towel, and it's, oh yeah, I feel like I'm in a spa.
Bueno, vamos a seguir con nuestro siguiente paso del protocolo, que es nuestra amenidad, y viene de la mano del chef.
This is kind of the amuse-bouche. Everybody gets it in the restaurant. They get it from the beginning when they sit down. It's actually the chef's hands. It's a mold of the chef's actual hand. So it's tuna. It's like a tuna tartare on a wonton chip, and then it has coconut crisps on top. Okay. Wow.
Siguiente paso es nuestros nigiris, que son nuestra especialidad, que es sushi hecho a mano.
All right, so look how beautiful this plate is. It's got, I mean, it's on a wood stump, super beautiful. This is salmon. It's the stomach, the belly, which is it's got a little more fat on it, which is amazing. He has furikake kind of on the outside of the sushi rice, and I was asking him about these chefs. Like, are they from Colombia? And he says, yeah, they're all from Colombia. And it's just, their school has been here, and also with Felix, who spent a lot of time with them, and they've kind of worked up, but they've built this discipline of perfection. You can tell how perfect everything is cut. It just looks absolutely, it's a beautiful, it's an art piece. It's super cool to know that they are Colombian and that they're doing this level of sushi. So I thought it was amazing. Usually in Asia, do they eat it with chopsticks, or is that more uncomfortable? He said, no, the nigiris are always eaten with your hands. So I kind of go ahead and just eat like this. See, look how beautiful. That's why we clean their hands before eating. So let's. Furikake, you taste a little bit at the end, in the middle, in between, a little bit of the rice. The salmon just literally melted in my hand. I don't know if I have to try the other one to taste it. No, I'm kidding, Danny. I'm gonna leave you this one because you gotta try this, man. This is amazing. Wow, what a perfect dish. He puts a little sauce on top. I don't remember what it was. They torch a little bit the salmon right on top. And it was just perfect. It was absolutely perfect. So we have our second set of nigiri. This thing, the plate is it's absolutely beautiful. He told me it was a type of fish that's local and it's a sustainable fishing. What they do is they cure the fish first. I don't know what he cures it with, but and then he gets a charcoal and then they kind of sear it. So he tells me it's a type of a technique that they do over there in Japan. He kind of sears the fish and then they get like between truffles and some mushrooms and kind of chop it up like a little tartare of truffle. I smell the smokiness. I smell a little bit of the charcoal. So it was the cured charcoal and a little of the smoke and smokiness inside. Look how beautiful that is. That's incredible. But yeah, I get a little smokiness. I get a little charcoal flavor. Yet I get a little truffle. Yet I still, I almost tasted the fish the whole time. It's very particular, the fish. Okay, so the fish is called jurel. So 15 to 20 meter depth is where you usually find the fish. Está delicioso. Delicioso. It's absolutely amazing. Awesome. All right, so we're having our last nigiri. This is salmon, and they did the same process with the charcoal, kind of seared it on top, and then it's just look how beautifully it's cut. It's, you know, perfect knife skills, and I can tell how sharp that is look how they cut that avocado. Look how small that avocado is, and look how perfect they cut it. That's crazy. So it's got a little puffed quinoa, crunchy quinoa. The presentation is absolutely beautiful, and then they have like a little aioli. The fish is freaking fantastic. Like, I thought it was salt, but it's the crunchiness of the quinoa that they put kind of over, which is crispy quinoa. Man, that's awesome. Awesome. And then you get a little bit of the char flavor. All right, so what do we have here? And then we have two different types of sushi. So the smoky is not wood, it's carbon. It's charcoal. And then you have, so he says that this is very Colombian. This is made for the Colombian, or it's kind of the profile. So it's got a tartare of salmon inside in the middle, shrimp, scallops, and octopus. Avocado. Look how beautiful this is. Look at the rice. So the rice is with squid ink. So it's a little chimichurri, the salmon inside, and then that little salad on top is phenomenal. Wow. So they saute the shrimp, the scallops, and the octopus, and then they just chill it, and then they kind of put this little salad on top with chimichurri.
Aquí tenemos popcorn,
Okay.
que es nuestra inclusión y nuestra adaptación un poco al paladar colombiano. Y tenemos un langostino tempura, tenemos una crispeta con caramelo de miso.
I just gotta eat it all once, right? Yes. All right, and then let me try that. It has a popcorn, yeah, it's caramelized on the outside. Again, the fish is so fresh. You have the tempura, little crispiness, and then I think it's more the crispiness of that popcorn just kind of mixes in with the food like amazingly. I don't know what's this down here is. and then I get a little bit of the truffle also, that scent, because he came and what he sprayed was a truffle oil. It was a teriyaki kind of glaze that he did with a pipette, and it's absolutely amazing. You don't kind of expect the popcorn, but this popcorn gives you that crunchiness. You kind of just eat it, and it's awesome. Wow, very different. Very, very good. Excellent. What do we have here, man? This looks beautiful. Wow.
Tenemos el tesoro de la tierra.
Okay, so that's in English. That's the treasure of the land. So Chef Adrian says, eat from the middle and work your way out. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So we're gonna kind of that poached egg, and it was super cool. Like it's very risky. Like I don't know. I'm always about like a poached egg in service. These guys have 600 covers. The restaurant right now is packed. So all 6 restaurants. So a poached egg has to be a specific temperature. If you go over, it becomes hard. It's hard boiled, and that poached egg is very, very difficult to do in service, to pump out 20, 40, 60. He told me he punched out 60 poached eggs. So what they do is they saran wrap the egg, and then they keep it there ready for service, which is I've never seen that. I was like, man, I've never seen that. So all right, so I get a little of the yolkiness, the on the rice. Wow, that rice is spectacular. So this is, you kind of see it got green onions in there. I taste the ginger. That beef had tamarind around it. It has some soy sauce. Wow. And I don't know, I didn't really think, like, I guess with, I don't know, the yolk just gives it such a spectacular flavor to it. So the rice, again, has mushrooms. I taste a little citrus of the pickled onions, which is cañera, which is a small one, purple, very beautiful. The mushrooms are spectacular, kind of like a soupy rice, right? And that's I think the style of what they're doing. Instead of using sushi rice, he uses a rice that's from Iwage that gives them, it's more, it doesn't penetrate so much, so it gives them a little chance to taste the other flavors a little bit more. And the rice is actually local rice, which is, I think it's awesome. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah. So the beef, again, the tenderloin, little chunks kind of cut in, wrapped in some tamarind, and sauteed inside. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead. So this is gin-based cocktail. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the decanter. I think all my pains and my sorrow, also I get a lot of like, I get different types of citrus. I get obviously the flor de Jamaica, the hibiscus flower, which is for us. And hibiscus flower grows a lot in the coast. The biggest flower is flor de Jamaica, the hibiscus flower. So it's a great cocktail, very refreshing, cold, gin based. Cheers.
Se llama Epifanía. Significado de Epifanía, experiencia espiritual, descubrimiento único y personal de una verdad absoluta.
So it's a spirit,
de vida.
Purpose of life.
Por acá tenemos un poco de ginebra, tequila, arándanos,
gin, tequila, butterfly, cranberries, cítricos, or blueberries, some citrus,
y nuestros cirios de la casa.
And syrups from the house. ¿Y aquí adentro qué había?
Teníamos, todo está la mezcla ya.
Okay, it's all mixed up. Okay, so this is el epiphany del amor.
Exactamente.
Okay, so
del amor. Porque el amor necesita un poco de cítricos, un poco de dulce y un poco de alcohol.
So this is the cocktail of love because you need a little citric, a little love.
Porque el amor todo lo
sweetness.
Puede, todo lo sufre, todo lo espera y todo lo soporta.
Because the love, everything waits.
Recordando el factor más importante del amor.
Remembering the most important factor of love.
De esta forma, congelamos nuestra vida. Y deseamos que en sus vidas fluya el amor todos los días.
In our lives, for the love to flow every day.
Que siempre hay una razón por la cual despertar enamorado.
There's always a purpose to wake up every morning in love.
Al mejor estilo de Viva La Vida para ustedes.
To the best.
Kampai.
Kampai.
Para ustedes.
Thank you, sir. Wow, that was nice. So what a show, what a spectacle. So it's the love cocktail, the love beverage. He said gin, tequila, blueberries. It's got a sweetness to it, which is awesome. And this is my kind of cocktail. We got the rose. It was a whole full complex story. I tried translating as best I could because he was going very fast, but it's very interesting. It's very about, and I think it goes great with the concept of the restaurant. Love all the different words he used. Great story, great storyline, great cocktail. Cheers, guys. Getting soap, an edible soap. Wow, what a great idea. Amazing. So ready? We're gonna pop this baby. There you go. Beautiful. So look how beautiful this is. So pistachio with basil crumbles. So it tastes absolutely amazing. You have like a raspberry, like a little puree. You have some fruits. And this is kind of like, I would say the best way to compare it could be maybe, oh wait, it's got like a cake to it. Okay. So, flan. So it's like a flan, so it's a custard. So, I mean, yeah, I think that pistachio with basil's phenomenal. Let me see. No. The basil with pistachio, because that just flavors, I guess, the vanilla ice cream with the flan, and then the cracker. Damn, what a great dessert. Very. And that presentation with a bubble, with a bubble, absolutely amazing. What a great experience here. I don't think not only the food was ridiculous, but the stories behind it, the service, the people here at Viva La Vida. I think that's exactly what it is. I loved life here. Just the stories behind the cocktails, behind the food, was absolutely remarkable, man. Chef Adrián did a badass job. Adrián León, which is lion in English, killed it, destroyed it. Great experience. I have nothing to say. The sushi was spectacular. Here, I always say that the sushi, it's very difficult to get fresh fish here in Bogota. And these guys, he was telling me that was their first challenge to find that fresh fish. And today, he says, as it grows, there's more and more sustainable fishing, and it's more accessible for everybody. And he feels that the world of sushi is just getting started here, and this is absolutely amazing. Chef Felix, the Michelin star chef, along with Chef Adrián and Chef Camilo, have been doing an unbelievable job. Again, 600 seats, 6 different restaurants, total fine dining, amazing. So guys, Viva La Vida here in Bogota. You guys gotta come check them out. As for Adrián, as for Chef Camilo, these guys are badasses. The food was unbelievable. What a great experience, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time.